was because I remember I don't know if it was a DVD or a YouTube video. You done like an old school interview, and it looked like he was on MPK.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. That's my block.
Yeah, see, I clocked them flats in the back. I was like, yeah, that looks a bit MPK-ish. What was it like growing up over there, man?
It's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 90s weren't easy, but it made us. It made us who we are. And I think the good, like I said, the good thing about that is that there's a lot of problems was going on back then, more than people think, because they weren't documented.
Yeah,
the same badness happening now was happening then.
It's been like that, innit, over there?
But again, one thing I'm grateful for is that it made you someone that you can go anywhere in the world, and you can't be if you're from here. You can't be scared to go anywhere else.
You're gonna adapt,
and you can't not identify with people. Do you understand? So that's one thing I'm very grateful that I grew up in somewhere that very multicultural, but very very difficult, bro. Very difficult. As a kid, like 90s. I never know big brothers on the road or big cousins. Anyone that people that know us, that's his big cousin. That's not my cousin. Do you understand?
Okay.
That's like a dad's friend, or we just grew up together. I never had so I come out the hard way. There's no big cousins to run to, or
man's got into years.
Nah. It was real pressure, and I think because again very popular on stuff from early. So I've got things from early. I'm doing from 7 years old. I'm doing robberies and these things. So I've got a bit more money than other people. I'm wearing designers. You know, obviously the ladies
standing out.
You know, the ladies like me or whatever, and just talented in general. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just being talented, good at football, good at singing, good at different things. You know, good at fighting. So you know what I'm trying to say. So you just a generally popular kid, but at the same time, who are you in it? You ain't got no big brothers, you ain't got no big cousins. So sometimes you get
tested.
You get man that's 5 years older than even me. Like I remember being 11 years old and a man that was like 16, Rob man, and that was like the turning point for me. Is like. Even though I might have been a little bit of badness, but that
he was bigger, innit?
That turning point there when I got robbed at like 11 years old by a big man, basically. Remember, you're 11 and a man 16. That's like a big man for you. Do you understand?
Massive age group.
And then that's what kind of made the decision. Obviously, unfortunately, that is like it's either you victimize or you be a victim. And then that's what it is. But Tottenham, one thing I say about Tottenham, not just Tottenham, but many areas now. What I personally, when I look back now, when I respect about Tottenham that was different is that, like for example now, the TMD movement. Everyone knows about the TMD movement. But if people understood what TMD was, it wasn't a gang. It was just anyone that was a rude boy from Tottenham. Okay. You was known as TMD. It wasn't an official gang.
Okay.
So what you had is that we call them like gruesome twosomes. You know what I'm saying? Where it's you and a one man, you roll. It's you two against the world. And that's our thing was weird that we used to dress the same. You know the gruesome twosomes because you dress the same. But other than man I roll with,
the drip is the same.
You two dress the same, head to toe. You dress the same.
You like the cut with the slices and that.
All of that. Do you understand? All of that. Even before that, that's shower crew days.
Later on,
shower crew days is that I'm going way back TMD before shower crew, before North Star, before all of that. TMD was just Tottenham man them. Anyone that's from Tottenham was basically TMD. So you have people within TMD beefing, but it wouldn't affect the ecosystem. It wouldn't affect the ecosystem because again, it wasn't a gang. So you had a man that you was cool with now, you roll with him, you might be beefing with him now. It's never a case of because I'm from NPK now.
Man in
and now you're from Tiverton now, so NPK and Tiverton are beefing, and I'm beefing with you. The issue happened later down the line when, like I say, people started forming gangs, and that's where I could have an issue with you, and it wasn't about me and you now. It's about your area and my area. But again, as a kid, it was more about, and again, that's what made us who we are because you had to be bad by yourself.
Tottenham's a
you
real
and your
place,
one
bro.
man, or you by yourself, you had to really be bad and stand on your own 2 feet because it wasn't a gang.
I didn't know that.
You openly could be beef at that, and that's like I remember like there's bare people now that's big. I'm gonna name them big names in TMD, and a lot of them have beef once upon a time. We're best of friends now. Not best of friends now, but we're friends now. But I'm saying that's how it was. There's so many stories of man within the TMD. You could say movement or whatever you want to call it.
Like the
that
umbrella.
were really going ahead, really going at it with each other. You understand? And it was never a case of that. Farms beefing with Tiverton now because the man from Farm was beefing the man from Tiverton, or MPK or whatever. That's obviously later down the line. So it made us men. It made us men.
Yeah.
It made us men. 100%.
Did you say you didn't want to name them or you wanted to?
Name who?
You said the people.
No, I'm not gonna name them.
I was gonna say I thought for a second you were.
No.
I was thinking
you have to
old
remember.
wounds.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. You have to remember, like the 90s weren't a joke, bro. It's not something that you wanna talk about as well. Bring up old wounds, and because some of these people they've squashed their beef, so they're living their life. Some of them ain't squashed the beef. Some of them are still on the road. So you don't wanna. I don't want to mention something and then a man he's chilling with his family today and tomorrow night he's gonna go look for somebody that had an issue with in '97 because I'm just reminded. It's true. It's true. But at the same time, when we all look, remember all of us, like a lot of us, we're all big people now. We all interact with each other loosely or directly or whatever the case is now. And a lot of us can laugh about it. A lot of people have had beef before. Which is a good thing about it now. It's love now because we understand, okay, we were crazy kids. That really we had, a lot of us had real psychological issues that weren't...
Traumas, bro.
It wasn't you could say...
diagnosed.
It wasn't diagnosed, bro. Like real... Sorry, listen.
You get PTSD from hood life as well, bro. Especially coming up a certain way.
But we could say that. I'm saying before then. I'm saying people don't realise now.
From the way you're raised.
Little things like this now. Even like I was talking to someone, one of my old good friends, big him up now. And I was talking about him to another friend. And when I've called him, I say, yeah, yo, brother, I was chatting your name the other day, you know. Like joking, I said, I was chatting your name. Obviously, I'm bantering with him, but I'm saying, in our day, just a man could say he knows you.
Yeah.
That's considered chatting your name now. And you're ready to beef for that person, or stepping on shoes, or
the trainer thing,
the face fighting. You can't say that's not psychological issues. You understand? That's you can't be ready to. And I know people that's been. I don't want to go into it, but I personally know a man that's killed people for face fighting.
Oh hell yeah!
No exaggeration. There's people that's dead right now from face fighting.
The Bloods and Crips beef in LA has even started and escalated over a jacket getting robbed.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
And look how far that went, you know. You
can't belittle these things all the time and say, "Oh, it's a moment." No, it's real.
It's real.
It's
real.
With people, there's people that are real mental health issues now. But we thought we just put it down to he's a madman or he's a bad boy. He's a sicko. He's a real life madman.
It's actually a sicko, like real talk, bro.
I think that's one thing that we was dealing with a lot as kids, where you're kind of in a melting pot of people that are going through real man. And obviously, like I say, including myself, I'm not gonna blame what the things I've gone through, whatever. But again, when your mum's on certain things and you know your dad was on certain things, but your mum's on it today, and then you're in that area as well, and you got people that certain elders are showing you love, another older wants to take your hat. Another older wants to punch you up because his girl likes you, or it's just too much weird things going on as a kid. And then it's like, what direction do you go in that? So you could blame circumstances or whatever now, but at the same time, people don't realise that you're in a situation where literally you have to victimise or be a victim.
Yeah, it's true, you know.
And
like you can be minding your business. Someone's girl likes you. They find a problem with you over that. It happens a lot, bro. 100%. Even do you know what? It's sad, but it even happens up to too late, really, like age-wise. Sometimes that stuff still happens into people in their mid-30s and that's sad, bro.
Yeah.
Because at some point you got to know that girl ain't for you, or that. You know what I mean? Or whatever the circumstances.
That's why we say you see the nod now. You see the big man nod? It's a big thing. It's a gift. Like when you can see a man that's a man and just nod at him and say what's going on. You don't even know him from nowhere. He just not, obviously as Muslims as well, it's even more beautiful. You don't know him from nowhere. Assalamu alaikum. It's like he's your brother. But just a general to see a man and just to nod and say, how you doing, brother? You're right, and keep it moving.
Don't have to be tense.
It's a beautiful thing because it definitely wasn't like that.
100%, bro.
Once upon a time.
Because I didn't even know, bro. You've taught me something. Because obviously I was aware of TMD just from growing up and hearing you hear things when you're young, and then North Star formed. And I thought the major difference, right, was that TMD was basically like a gang per se, and then North Star was like a music crew that was put together off of the back of TMD. But then I always kind of thought it was a bit more South Tottenham.
No, you're not wrong though, but you're not right. You understand? Because North Star was that. North Star was a musical thing.
Yeah.
But it just didn't end that way.
Yeah, because it kind of
like I say, I was with C when that started.
Yeah.
And it was about music. It was remember Shower Crew was a whole different. Remember you can remember like obviously TMD was one thing, but like I'm trying to say TMD was too. It was a loose. It was a loose network. It was a loose network that TMD anyone could just be TMD. If you're a bad boy from Tottenham, you could say you're TMD and no one's gonna say
you ain't.
Even if you're biased, you could have been a man that just rolls by yourself.
Yeah.
But you're a bad boy
from Tottenham.
You're TMD. You're a Tottenham man. Then do you understand?
That makes so much sense.
Shower Crew was more, you could say Champions League.
Okay. Right.
Shower Crew is a whole different thing. Like obviously, maybe I'm wrong. I can only speak on my experience.
That's your perspective, isn't it?
I can only speak on mine. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But for me, the inception of it, what I remember, because I can say I probably was one of the youngest people in it.
Right.
I'm the original Shower Crew. Do you understand?
Yeah. Because you was Shower from the way back, shot of music before that.
Yeah, sick. So year 11. So that's 99.
Jeez.
99, 2000. When I remember. This is a thing that where we meet each other. Show. That's where that kind. But again, to be fair, it's definitely started before that because that's when
Jamaica and that.
Yeah, it's like before that from there, and obviously the man them going over there.
Yeah.
And then when they brought it back, and
they've made that link. They brought it over. But I'm saying
the Southeast ones as well.
Southeast.
So like Ghetto had show as well.
Definitely. But I can only speak on my
from T 100%.
On my experience. For me, it was 99, 2000. That's when it's like, okay, this is
what it is.
This is who we are now.
Yeah,
and that's it. Yeah, and then like I say, North Star was more. Yeah, North Star. Yeah, what's it?
Like a heavy guy from North putting together a music movement.
02, 03.
Yeah.
I'm not good with dates.
It was about 01
Forgive me, I'm not good.
Nah, you're right.
I'm not good with dates.
Solid Crew was around like 2000, 2001.
Nah, but what I'm saying, there's the talk about it, but then it's like this is a real thing. That's when you're seeing the North Star chains.
Yeah.
You understand? Remember, obviously, Bucket. It's C and Bucket initially. They started it.
Facts.
You say they're the main founders of it, but obviously Bucket died.
God bless him. Yeah.
Basically, straight after it really became something. If that makes sense. And then, like I say, that's when it really became something. But again, it's
And he was Edmonton, innit, Bucket?
Yeah, so but that's another thing. Like I'm saying, is once upon a time, there was no real difference between us, between Tottenham, Wood Green, Edmonton. Remember, there's no real space between us.
Yeah, it's true, bro.
And that's the saddest thing as well. Like when you even understand the Wood, like to be fair, Edmonton's always kind of been separated. Remember, like obviously there's certain man from Edmonton. I'm gonna name the names, but there was certain. Are the big boys, the serious people from Edmonton were with Tottenham, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's no difference between the serious ones.
Yeah.
But there was always a separation. We never. Tottenham man never looked at themselves like Edmonton man.
Yeah.
Got you.
But there's bare Tottenham man that considered themselves as Wood Green man.
Yeah,
like myself.
Yeah. Oh, for real.
I was a Tottenham man and a Wood Green man. The same.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
See, look at
that. Again,
that.
because like I said, it's the same.
It's only down the road.
It's the same area.
Once you pass Turnpike Lane, you're there.
Basically the same area. Do you understand? So once upon a time, and that's why, like I said, why the beef was so sad because, like I say, we're family, like real family.
Everyone knew each other, innit?
Real family, or like I say, we've grown up from, like some of my oldest friends are the main Wood Green guy, like J Avalanche. Like that's one of my oldest friends. Man, sleeping in my yard from 10 years old or whatever. Do you understand? It's one of my oldest friends.
Wow.
Up until now, that's my brother. Do you understand? Like,
big him up, man.
Enough of the main ones. I went to school. Like Gumsy, I went to school with him. That's I was one of my best friends in school. Do you understand it? Like, and there's a lot of them. Like we all were basically together.
Yeah, it was like a one.
So movement. you go Wood Green in the evening, daytime, whatever. It's everyone's there. Tottenham and Wood Green. There's no difference. Do you understand? So when I don't want to go into how it started and you know what I mean or whatever.
Of course, especially when you're on bigger things now as well, man.
Yeah, like I say, you don't open old wounds. But again, I think that's the sad thing about that situation, and I'm glad obviously a lot of us now, especially the older ones, we're cool now, and there's no major issues. But again, the younger ones have inherited it now, unfortunately.
It's true, bro.
Kind of passed on,
and they don't even know why it's happened. Even I'll give you a joke because no one even knows this now. Even at the MOB, I am original MOB. Remember, MOB started with again, I'm not going to name the names, certain people, but I am original MOB. Do you understand? Original, like we was called, MOB was Mob.
Mob, yeah.
Original was Mob, and then obviously it was more MOB, but I'm original MOB.
That's crazy, man. I didn't even know that, you know. I knew it was Tottenham Defo and the shower thing.
But that's what I'm trying to say. People don't understand that it was clicked. Remember, Mob was 5 man. Again, I'm not going to name the names. It was 5 people that we just had our own thing, and then it just spiraled because again, Gaynor was more involved. Certain man, obviously Gaynor.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Obviously, he's more. He went from when he got involved. Then obviously all his youngers and brothers and everyone. Then it became a big thing.
Yeah.
They hit like Gaynor and his after him. They put it on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. But before that, it was just a little. It was just like a few of us that
were
just on real badness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I can imagine with the name.
That's it.
Yeah. Like that though. There'll be like cliques within like a lot of gangs. Yeah. So you have like a 3-4 man that they roll with and they're something else, but they're part of a bigger thing. Like, do you know
but again, but that showed the issue is when you start naming things. Before,
it's true. You know,
if you think about it now, I'm not going to start naming names, but again, we've named it that. For example, C1 and Bucket.
Yeah.
They were a force in themselves. Them two together is a force.
Big business.
Heavy
business.
No, that anyone could. People talk rubbish now.
Nah. It is what it is.
Forget even before North Star, before all of that.
Yeah.
C1 and Bucket heavy, but there's no name.
It's just
two real dons together, and obviously anyone else that's around them. But them two as a gruesome twosome, they're heavy, but there's no name. The issue happened when people started naming the cliques.
It's true, you know.
And then they became gangs. But gang, you could say that the same type of, I don't say the same concept, but a similar concept has always been there.
Yeah.
Because like I say, because they're the gruesome twosome with the little cliques of people.
Yeah, like the duos.
But they just never named. It was never a name. It was just my man and my man. Like, do you understand? My man and my man. That's how you knew them. Do you understand? But
there's always some form of grouping up.
It was the name. So like I say, with the mob thing, it was just us literally. And again, it's like I say, we didn't think nothing of it. It's just like obviously we're like a little mob in it. There's like 5, 6 of us.
Some real hitters.
We roll with each other every day. We're on stuff. It's because mob.
I remember.
And then like I say,
Limitless TV.
They took it to the
next level.
Limitless TV days, I think, was when it kind of become a thing when it was like couple man from that part of Tottenham, like this man from Wood Green and rare. But